All right, we did the current jump shot. Now let's head over to Hoopgoat. Haha. Yes, you do, D's, especially since now's the time with playoff basketball. Now's the time. Let's do our start bench cuts. NBA Basketball Edition. I'm going to... Pretty simple there, I can't lie. Start JB, bench Cat, cut Trae Young. I wish Trae Young played more basketball this year. I mean, I have to cut Embiid, unfortunately, because he's somehow Tatum tore his Achilles, and he's still back before Embiid is. But I'm going to start Ant right now, because Ant, to me, is just the best player right now, and bench Tatum. Ooh, out of these three. I hate to do this, but right now, at this current moment, you got to cut Cooper Flag. I'm going to start Book, bench Denny. It is very close, though. Most people are starting, or at least have Coop over Denny. Trust me. Denny's better than Coop right now. Out of these three guys, man, I hate to do this, but I think Dame is the best player. Yeah, I'm going to go Dame, Donovan Mitchell, Penny. It's close, though. Ooh, unfortunately, I do have to cut Tyson Chandler. I think Mark was better than Powell at their best, but I understand people saying Powell is better with the Lake Show, but if Mark was with him, I think it'd be very similar. If we're going off this season, I'll go off this season. I'm going to go Jokic, Luka, Giannis. All time, I would put Giannis above Luka, but it is close. This one's kind of simple for me. I can't lie. In my power forward rankings, I go KG, Dirk, Barkley. People that have Dirk over KG did not watch basketball in that 2003-2004 season of KG. I got to go Cade, Halliburton, Fox. It's very close, though. I honestly, Halliburton's got a great case all time to be better than Cade. But if we're going off of who I would rather have starting my team today, Cade, Halliburton, Fox. Guess I'll go Reeves, Hero, Levine, even though I think Levine could be just as good as Hero in the same situation. Bird, Hakeem, Shaq. I think Hakeem is better than Shaq all the time, and I think Bird's in my top 10, so I'm going to go with those three. Blind 2. Jokic and Murray. It's a great duo. We see playoff rise or Jamal Murray. I'm going to put them 2 or 3. I'm going to go 3. James and Wade, 1. Randall and McDaniels. I mean, that's not even the best duo on their own team, so I'm going to go down. Brunson and Towns, I'll put just 4 or 5. Are we going to find someone I like more? I think I'm going to go 5. Bird and McHale, 2. And Shea and... Ooh, that's a pretty good list. Yeah, legend... That's my first time out of 100. That is my first time getting 100 on this. Wow. So they completely agree with me. James and Wade, Bird, McHale, Jokic, Murray, Shea, J-Dub, Brunson. I mean, I would too. Nice. I'm happy. That's my first time ever getting a full 100 on that. Keep 4, cut 4. Ayo Dosunmu, cut. Isaiah Jackson, cut. Aaron Wiggins. I should have kept Ayo. I'm going to have to keep Cam Thomas right now, who's not even on a roster. Kessler Edwards. I'm not keeping no Kessler Edwards, which means I'm keeping Trey Mann, Day'Ron Sharpe, and Josh Giddey. What is this list of players here? Terrible. And then lastly, we'll end off Hoopgoat there. But I do want to try the Stat Pad NBA games. Trying to get the best... Score. That was terrible, D's. Don't even worry about it. But what are those players? Why are you giving me 4 starts, 4 cuts? And, like, Kessler Edwards? Don't even get... Kessler Edwards is involved. Whatever. So we're trying to get 3-pointers made. Category 2020, 2021, Celtics, Knicks, Nets, Raptors, or 76ers. In total, 3-pointers made. Yeah, exactly. All cuts. Total 3-pointers made 2020 NBA season. So that is right after the bubble. I think I'm going to go with... Was Peyton Pritchard on the team? No, Pritchard was not on him. So I'll go Derek White. I'm going to go Derek White. Yeah, it has to be 2020, 2021 season, right? Yeah, so I'll go Derek White in 2020, 2021. He played for the Spurs. Oh, my God. That's so bad. Wow, my timeline's off, huh? So if he played for them, if he played for the Spurs still, who would have been a sharpshooter over there in Toronto or New York? I'm thinking like maybe a DiVincenzo. I think DiVincenzo played for the Bucks. Yeah, he played for Milwaukee. I was right. Brooklyn? No. Toronto? I mean, do I go like simple and just play Kyle Lowry? Yeah. Joe Harris. Joe Harris. I could have gone Tatum. I was thinking Tatum or Brown just because of Boston basketball, but I didn't want to go easy. I even thought about Danny Green too, but I thought he would still be with Toronto. Kyle Lowry, not bad, 131. So now we're going 06-07. 3-pointers made. Utah, OKC, which was the Sonics. Denver, Portland, and Minnesota. I think I'm going to just do a simple Brandon Roy. Only 55. Oh, Ray Allen Sonics. I forgot about the Ray Allen. Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis Sonics teams. J.R. Smith was in Denver. Only 55 3-pointers made. Not great. 2018-2019 Central Division. Central Division. Is Kyle Korver still on the Cavs team? Yeah. Oh, he only had 25 3-pointers made. Who would have thought that the top two names for this would have been Blake Griffin and Brooke Lopez? I'm doing pretty bad so far. 2010-2011 Warriors, Lakers, Suns, Kings, and Clippers. JJ Redick? Yeah, he was in Orlando still. Not loving that. Let's go. Monte Ellis was no way he was still with the Warriors in 2010, right? Oh, he was. Cool. So, Curry. Could have gone Curry. Or Darrell Wright, who led the Warriors in 3-pointers that year. And then 2015, 2016, that's an easy one where I'll go Kyle Korver. Bang, there we go. 98th percentile. I guess Kemba Walker would have been better, but Korver is second. So we got a 508. I only beat 20% of other scores. Yikes, that was pretty bad. Not great. Let's do yesterday's too, because I didn't do yesterday's one. Points. Not born in the U.S. Total points scored. Not born in the U.S. Doesn't Karl-Anthony Towns kind of fit this? I guess I thought he was from like Dominican Republic or something like that. Not born in the U.S. this season for all these teams. I mean, I could go Embiid. I could go Jaeger Demon. Toronto, Scotty, RJ Barrett might be the best one because he was born in Canada. Actually, I think that is a pretty good one. Not bad. I could have gone VJ Edgecombe, OG Anunoby, RJ Barrett. So RJ Barrett was third. I'll take that. I knew Art Barrett would be higher than Embiid because of injury, so I'm happy with that. Miami Heat 2020 to 2026. I mean, call me crazy. I kind of want to go Bam this season just because of that 83-point game. Yeah, that is almost the number one option. That is the number 3 option, only behind Tyler Hero last year and Bam in 2022. But I'll take that. Now we have not born in the U.S. this past season for the Central Division again. This season, Siakam might not be a bad one here. Detroit would be Cade and Duran are their best ones. They're both American. Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, Evan Mobley, All-American. Giannis would be a great answer, but obviously Giannis didn't play a lot this year. And then Bulls, Josh Giddey would probably be their top scorer. I think Siakam's going to be the highest one here. Yep, I was correct. Siakam is the number one answer at 1485, so that's a big one. Now we have a Pelicans, 2020 to 2026. I hate to say it, Zion played the most minutes this year. He's played in a long time, so I'm just going to go this year's Zion. Okay, so I could have gone 2020 or 2023 Zion, which would have been better, but I'll take 1302. And then we have this year, Eastern Conference Hornets, Heat, Magic, Hawks, and Wizards, not born in the USA. So who are our top options here? Wizards, Alex Sarr is French. Hawks top scorers this year. Jalen Johnson's probably American. CJ McCollum's got to be American. Orlando, Paulo Franz is not a bad one. Franz didn't play a lot this year. Desmond Bane's American. Hornets, LaMelo, Khan, and Brandon Miller are all American. Miles Bridges is American. So Charlotte's basically off the board. And then Heat, Harrow's American. Bam. Wiggins is Canadian. Wiggins or Alex Sarr. I think I'm going to go Alex Sarr here. Not great. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is Canadian. I forgot about that. And then Andrew Wiggins would have been more than Alex Sarr this year. So, but I got 5th. So I'll take that. So that's definitely a better one. 71% of other scores. I'm going to do this every single day, though. Statpad.com. That is a good one. And then you guys know I do need to do a couple. Ballknowledgegaming.com. PPR Fantasy Draft. Let's at least get one off the board. Here we go. Milwaukee Bucks. Let's go Giannis. We're trying to get the highest points per game scorers, by the way. Giannis at 31. We get the Wizards. Bradley Beal. Atlanta Hawks. Let's head over to Bob Pettit. Get our forwards out of the way. It's kind of huge. Heat. Let's go Dwayne Wade in our guard spot. Hornets. Highest in Hornets history. I'm probably going to go Kemba here. And then a center from the Lakers. I'll go Kareem. Not bad. 177 is our starting number. Let's try and beat that. Spurs. Let's go with George Gervin. Guard season at 33. Nice. Let's go Karl Malone. Ooh, we got Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I love that. We're already having a much better run. Wizards. I'm going to head to our sixth man for Bradley Beal. Bucks. I could go Giannis, but I think I'm going to go Kareem at the center spot because I'm worried about that center spot being available last. Pistons. Nice. So we get a Pistons forward last. I'm going to go with Jerry Stackhouse. Was he a Stackhouse going to work? 21, not great. 188.7. I could have gone Blake Griffin there, got someone better, but I'll take that. 188.7 is definitely better. Jazz again. How about getting Karl Malone, I think, in 3 straight runs? Heat, we're going to go down back to D. Wade. What up, A-Sal? Welcome in, A-Sal. How about your Celtics, man? Dominating to start. We'll go John Morant here in our guard position for Memphis. Warriors. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Wilt. Oh, my God. Bob. Give us a huge 6-man, and we just killed this one. Kobe. 205.5. That's a run, y'all. That's one of our top 5 scores of all time. 205.5. Top 5 scores of all time. Nice. Let's try one more just to see if we can beat it. AI. How about going 4 for 4? Give me one sec, Biker. John Morant. Toronto is not great. I'm going to go Kawhi. I can't think of better forwards. Nice Kareem. Well, I think Kareem's pretty good. And lastly, we get MJ. 190. Meh. Not great. That's going to do it for our NBA trivia mini games for today.